So, what do we know about what people ate back in the Mesolithic? Well, obviously back then, people didn't have shops to go to, so they had to find all their food from the environment around them. They would have eaten some plants, but they didn't have vegetables like broccoli or sprouts like we have today. Nettles were around then, and actually, if you heat nettles over a fire or even boil them, the sting goes and they taste a bit like spinach. People probably also ate mushrooms. We know from some Mesolithic sites that they did sometimes eat wild raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, and crab apples. They may also have found wild honey and used that for sweetening food. Although we know there are a lot of plants around the lake and in the surrounding forests, we don't know which they actually ate. To find evidence for actual meals, we'd have to dig up ancient poo, which would have plant remains in it, and which is sometimes found on other sites, but sadly not at Starkar. There were also lots of animals around, and we know they ate them because we found lots of bones on the site. Some of the animals were really big. The red deer back then were bigger than the ones in Britain today. And there were also large wild cows, known as aurochs, which had massive horns. There were also smaller animals, such as wild pigs. But although these are quite small, they are very aggressive, and people may have used dogs to help hunt them. There were also large fish in the lake called pike. In order to hunt these animals, they used weapons such as bows and arrows. And at the site, we found lots of arrow tips made of flint, barbed points made of antler, fitted to spears and arrows, as well as the oldest complete bow in the world. Children would have learned how to hunt and gather from an early age, as important survival skills. When people had hunted an animal, they'd bring it back to the camp, butcher them with sharp flint tools, and cook the meat over fire. They may also have smoked and dried the meat to help preserve it for longer. Do you think you would have liked the food in the Mesolithic?